Okay, now for something completely unusual. This is Clicker Heroes 2, and it's in early access, which makes it very unusual for me to have actually gone and bought it. But it was something I was actually pretty excited about getting. I had quite a lot of fun playing the original Clicker Heroes, and I was really drawn in by their decision to make this a premium game and not have any in-game purchases. Now, whether or not that was just done for publicity or not, the sentiment is still there. So I went out and I shelled out the $30 bloody for it, although that's still cheaper than Bus Simulator, and we're gonna give it a go. We're gonna play it for as long as I'm gonna derive fun from it for today, and then we're gonna hop into the front seat of our American truck. So let's create a new game here with Sid. Sadly I can't rename Sid. Huh. Something isn't matching up here, but that's okay. There was another character there called the Cursed Wizard. Sadly, they're not available right now because this is version 0.03 for this game, so it's not exactly far along in development. So what's going on? Idly, things are just getting slaughtered, but I can click to speed that up, it seems. It is a clicker game after all, so click we must. Normally I'd be using my auto clicker because I'm a cheating git, but not today. Now you actually have energy, which decides how many clicks you can do. So I guess just auto clicking idly won't work out for me. So let's get ourselves a wooden sword, even though we're still using our clicker arrow here. Cursor, that was it. That would be it. We're using a cursor as a weapon. So I guess we gotta keep leveling that thing up, making the money, and dealing more damage. Immediately, yeah, I always loved the visuals in Clicker Heroes, the original, but this is already looking pretty cool. We have mana, but it doesn't look like we have any spells that we can cast, so whoop-de-doo there. Why did you sell your soul to the early access games, Jake? That is a good question, and I'm not sure I have an answer for it yet. Who's this guy? It's our first fight against the level 2 thing, and it's Zombug. There we go, show me the money. It's not even a lot of money. I like that it even has a warning that you're in beta. This is a beta test, your save will not work in future versions of the game. Apparently this beta is going on for a couple of weeks. So what am I meant to do with all this money that I'm getting? Constantly upgrading my wooden sword seems like the only clever thing to do right now, because I can get a wooden helmet for extra crit damage. And another wooden helmet for more gold chance? Well, betas be betas. Is that all I can do here? What else do we have? We got all the statistics, bonuses from equipment, bonuses, bonuses, bonuses. Oh! I'm sure they'll make this look sexier, but it's pretty cool. Oh, that is very cool, actually. Achievements are not here yet, and skins are also not here yet. Very cool. I like that. I like that considerably. So how fast does our energy replenish? It doesn't really say. Maybe it's somewhere under statistics. Mana regeneration, 100%. Okay, it has a base speed, but doesn't tell me what it is. I guess it's just 1 per second. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. No, maybe it's 2 per second. Maybe I just can't count. It's hard to say. In a way, chastising you for why you're playing an early access game is just a first cousin to why aren't you playing EU4 why questions. I get a lot of why questions. I tend to just turn them around on themselves in completely logical fallacy ways. Come on, kill faster, I need the money. Although I don't think the helmet is a sound investment right now. I want to see if they are truly 2 different helmets though. Yeah, the wooden sword actually gives more gold as I level it up as well, and I have my own level, It's at 7:30, 7... Okay, so I myself level up, and I don't know what that does. Who needs to know things? We'll see if you do anything special at level 10. That'd be cool. We've got some kind of 2x thing going here, whatever that means. We shall soon find out. Eternal Ace is now nice enough to just say, Jake, how are you? I'm doing very good, thanks. It's the last of my days off for summer. I'm going to be back to work tomorrow. Alright, so whatever that X2 and X3 thing is, I'm not sure. Maybe it's damage overall. I am doing quite a bit of damage these days, which feels good. Okay, so with the mana thing, you're kind of forced to idle for a bit. Well, not mana, this is energy, this is mana. I need something to spend that mana on stat. But I don't see anything along the lines of giving me mana abilities. Maybe at the end of World 1, 2. Okay, somebody's clever enough, it's Nathal in fact, saying it looks like it's 1 energy per auto attack in that stat screen. Yeah. Yeah, it really does. Awesome. Okay, this Sundower is going to take a while. Just going to mash my way through it because I want you dead. Yeah, good money, but 20% crit damage. How do I even get crits? What's my crit rate? Critical chance is 5%. It does 300% damage. What about bonus gold? Gold I like a lot. Huh. Oh, I see now. You get different choices of the wooden helmet that you want. One that gives you more gold, or one that gives you better crit attacks. Very interesting. So my breastplate can even give me more gold, more mana, or more boss gold, but it's very expensive. Also kind of disappointed that I'm not now wearing a wooden helmet, but it would take away from the awesome swish in the hair. One of the things that really drove me towards Clicker Heroes against all other Clicker games was it just looked so damn good. And it seems like they're capitalizing on that one for Clicker Heroes 2 as well, which is good news. Alright, damage is really suffering. I don't think I can save up for this. I've got to level you up. But this amount of money is suffering. It's a slower start than most Clicker games have you go through. Yeah, these enemies are ramping up pretty fast. Upgrade the helmet for damage here. Spend 130 to buy 1 level. You will gain 30... How will my helmet make me do more damage? Well, why question it? Let's just do it. That's a lot more damage to do. So we do 14. Now we do 57. That's pretty intense. Tell me more about this bonus gold. It's pretty low. It's like a 1 in 100 chance of getting that bonus gold, and I don't know how I'll know if I even get it. Different versions of the breastplate offer you different amounts of damage. That they do. I wonder if that was the case for the different wooden helmets as well. I like the gold, but I don't like that reduced damage that you're doing. Well, I'm probably a ways away from having that kind of money anyway. Jake with the scenery, if you see a glass casing or any other glowing things, click them for bonus gold. Gold, eh? A glass casing or any other glowing things. Maybe I can just click every... Oh, right, every time I click, I'm hitting somebody with my cursor. Okay. What I'd love is a faster auto attack rate. You'll see it when they come, Jake. How very presumptuous. This thing takes up loads of the screen real estate. I guess it needs it, but it's really not very large. Can't really tell what the resolution is, but it looks somewhere in the 1200s region. Alright, maintain the slaughter. So I need to get killing. Never quite understood what the X2 and X3 is, but if that doubles the damage, then I certainly want that. So I need to get you up to level 10, I suppose. And I got some kind of level up, okay. Ah, here we go, skills, that's what we're talking about. Big clicks, causes your next 6 clicks to deal... Okay, this would be a skill that I can get. My god, that's a lot of everything. Well, needs must, right? Don't think I can do anything else. Unless there was somewhere else that I could have started with, but I didn't see that. Okay, fair enough. Well, let's try it here. Showed you. And I got myself a ruby, whatever rubies are used for. Let's keep you going. The cooldown is pretty slow on you, which kind of says I should be spamming this. Because it only costs... Oh, it costs 4 energy. Ah. I was hoping it would cost me mana. Wait, can I just keep using it though? No, I cannot. Did you ever try MMOs, Jake? Tried World of Warcraft for a wee bit. As in, a couple hours. Really did not like it. Right, I could level this up, or I could save up for the chest piece. Probably better to get the chest piece. But I really want this ×2. Yeah, glad I got that ×2. Seems like a sound investment to always go for this if I'm going to click. Payoff's pretty good. I don't think there's ever been an MMO on my stream. If there has, then I feel pretty... Hey, what's this? That didn't really jump out at me very much, probably because there are these other bigger, shinier things at the bottom of the screen. Oh, Maple Story. Sure, it was massive, but it wasn't very multiplayer. What? I found one person that ran away from me. Ooh. Are you bonus gold? Okay, let's finally get ourselves this total mana, boss gold. Oh, I really want the money. I mean, I really want the money. I should probably take the damage. Damage will get me more money faster. And I'm sure we'll have a use for mana eventually. Now we get to choose a ring. Boss gold, mana. Crit chance. Clickable gold. Also pirate chest. Show me the money. That was half decent money. Nice. Jake, bad ideas guy 3, clicker heroes 2. It doesn't work that way, Barcode. Need to work on the old humor. Right, so leveling up this thing costs an arm and a leg and gives me 174 damage. It's probably the best thing to be leveling up right now. We'll at least get it up to the ×2, which means getting it up to level 10. Oh, mana seems to regrow pretty slowly. Pretty incredibly slowly. The percentage on the inventory screen is damage share per item. Yeah, I enabled that in the options before this started. So now the wooden sword is almost useless. Wooden helmet's still pretty good, but the wooden breastplate is where it's at now. Nice. Liking the money that you give me. Right. And this thing's getting very expensive very quickly to level up. To the point where it might start becoming more cost effective to level this thing up further. But getting you up to level 10 is a priority, so I'm just gonna have to knuckle down for it. It'd be interesting if the enemies attacked back in some capacity. I think if you upgrade your sword for almost nothing, you triple your damage. Is that a multiplier on all damage, or just its own damage, though? Well, let's find out. 1492. 1615. That's a reasonable increase, but potentially not worth it. Money's starting to flow a bit better, though. I like that. Oh, I'm in a timed zone. So I have to get through the whole zone within a certain amount of time. Well, I'm sure I can not... Hey, gold! A lot of gold. Yikes. Alright, well, let's try and do some damage. Could also get these for more damage. Mana, boss gold, crit chance, clickable gold. Mana's probably going to be important at some point. Let's get this thing leveled up. So is this my timer? And this is my progress. One is not quite like the other. Not feeling super confident in getting this one done in time. Not unless I have more power. More power. Uh-oh, this doesn't look good. This looks quite the opposite of good unless I manage magic up a whole bunch of money right now. Or energy. Plus I haven't dealt with the boss yet. No. Well, I got a bit of money for it at least. Kind of. Now, however, they're gonna know some real pain. Probably just sit back a wee bit and let this... Is that gold? Doesn't look like gold. Right, that's gold though. Damn, those are hard to spot. Especially when you're concentrating on a lot of other things. Probably worth my time saving up for these. I like the bonus gold idea though, so I'm probably going to go for... Ooh, treasure chests. I do like bonus gold. Hey, you're gold. So we're just naturally progressing faster than the timer's going, which is good news for me. I'm going to use my big clicks to proceed a bit faster. Cut out the running time, because it looks like I waste a second every time I go towards an enemy there. Master of strategy, that's what they call me. Master. Alright, bonus gold or gold versus... Nah, I like chance. I like chance a lot. Easy money. Easiest money I ever made. Of course, now the enemies are that bit tougher. Kind of made up for the fact that they give me oodles of dosh. So I should probably be leveling this guy up. Do more damage. Keep on keeping on. So when does this path diverge? I guess when we get to here. Yeah, that's when we start splitting our routes. Restores 2 energy per second for 60 seconds. Consumes mana. That's what we need. But I still need to kill quite a few more enemies to get access to the... Whoa. Stay rooted in reality here. Show me the money, guy. So I get... Is the bonus gold the stuff at the sides? That's what I'm getting out of the situation, but it can be hard to tell. These are some powerful trousers if they give you that much extra damage. So it's like through clicking you kind of waste energy because you're using the click attack without letting the auto attacks happen. I like that. I like that there's actually the connection between what you're doing here and what you're dealing out. A lot of clicker games I've played just have the numbers ticking gradually, and when you click that's an extra layer upon it rather than them interacting. I am suitably impressed, game. Although if I run through the time zone now, I'm going to be in quite a bit of trouble. expensive getting these guys up to level 10, but when I do... I mean, it can feel good about the damage going up, but the enemy healths are getting extreme as well. I guess a lot of people can be quick to say, oh man, clicker game, what's even there for you? There's a certain kind of catharsis to it. You can't really take that approach and yet be the kind of person that enjoys watching the trucking or the bus driving. I got a crit there, but it really didn't feel very critical. Where's the lightning bolts? Okay, a couple more and we're good to go, so I'll probably need about 300,000 for that. I mean, 200,000 kind of does it. Oh, no, it's millions. Ho-hum. Show me the money, tree imp. That's money. My favorite kind of money. Do you ever use scientific notation in clicker games, Jake? No, but we can probably do it here. Options, notation. Let's get scientific. Oh yeah, that just looks kind of ugly to me. Engineering notation. Ooh, that's more my jam. That is certainly not. Short number is a bit more relatable. Okay, their damage, or their health is getting out of hand. Let's make our damage go out of hand. It's just not keeping up, is it? Okay. Bothers me to no end when I have uneven things like this, so maybe I can just... There we go. Nobody has to know. Right, so maybe another, 27 dead, and we get to energize. Till then, though, I'm gonna need 7 million. 7.5 million to get our new gloves. Gloves allowing you to deal more damage? That I can believe. The amount of health, the amount of gold that these guys drop is not unreasonable. Really, I don't need many of them dead where I can get my goodies. Or a random pile of gold would do as well. In fact, we're already there. Crit chance? Nah, not interested. Gold chance? Yes. Energy is pretty necessary right now for all this clicking though, so I'm willing to go with that. It'll speed me up in its own way. Actually, unless it was energy... regeneration, that actually didn't help as long as I play optimally. But optimal play is not how I operate. That just keeps looking like a gold pile to me. Interesting strategy game. I'm glad though. I'm glad that they made it so that you don't just win by having an auto-clicker. It's probably a contentious decision to use the energy system for your own clicks. Right, boots are way out of my price range, so I'm gonna have to deal with leveling you up for a wee bit. Show us that damage. Oocha. And the rubies. Wow, rubies dropping this casually this early. Ah, but there's the thing. Now, this is a premium game, so I imagine you don't have to buy rubies inside it. You just earn them. That I like. I mean, in the original Clicker Heroes, I just somewhat modified the game so I had unlimited rupees. I mean, I played it normally till I had my fun, and then I decided, okay, now I just want to see the end game. Didn't want to waste my life to clicker games. Wasted my life to enough games as it is. Oh, come to me, energize. Why does it keep the world like this? Does it think I want to see this? Maybe I would. Restores 2 energy per second for 60 seconds. Oh wait, that makes no sense to do while you... No, it charges independently of your own clicking, or your own auto-attacking. That's good. These enemies are starting to get a bit tough. These poor guys, I mean, they're not even attacking me. I'm just coming along to make their lives hell. Can I assume this game heavily relies on arbitrary end goal mechanics? What do you mean by that? I mean, it's made to be played forever, right? Ah, I can afford my boots already, and I didn't level up my gloves. That doesn't seem right, but... Man, what is haste? I don't know, but I want to find out. Haste affects the rate that you auto-attack, and all cooldown speeds. Ooh. I feel like a good choice was made here. Also, let's just mash our way through all of our energy for a wee bit. Probably worth it. Okay, but next up I level up my wooden boots, and we're good to go. Oh, not gonna miss you, even though you're not a lot of money. Often there are abilities that make your clicks do super damage for a short period of time, but I'm a ways away from getting more abilities. We can actually have a look at that, can't we? Clicks 5 times, multi-click. What? Doesn't consume anything, I guess it's just a regular skill that you have. Maybe you have to enable them, maybe you can only have a certain number active at any one time. Arbitrary end goal means it's really hard to put it aside because there's always a bar almost filled up or a goal close to being achieved. Psychologically forcing the player to go on. Oh, come on, no one is forced. Eat it. Show me the money before I'm out of energy. There we go. Loads of money. So even though those wooden gloves were dealing out heavy damage, now we've got the boots to do it all. If I recall well, in the previous Clicker Heroes you could choose your world or choose your level. Maybe when I actually advanced to World 2 I'd be able to go back to World 1. It would feel good to just go through and just plow through the enemies very quickly. I wonder if that's possible. I'm excited at the prospect already. But I'm pretty excitable, as you all know. It really does mush through your mana though. Mana does not restore quickly. Is there anything to indicate how fast it restores? There's not even a tooltip on mana regeneration. Actually, a lot of these don't have tooltips. Jake, for trucking after this, is it Euro or America? America. Yoink. Oh, that's good money. Or was it? It was like 200 million, right? Let's get some better boots. That animation is slick. Somebody worked hard on that. Even though I'm breaking it with double attacking here. Oh, that's a big one. Oh, well, there we go. That's some super boots for us. Considerably better damage now. Time to save up for a cape. Or I could level these things up on the cheap. Ah! They start having some pretty big multipliers, I see. Not that they actually bring much to the table. Normally you can shift click to do more of these, or control click or something, but it wouldn't be a clicker hero if I don't have to click lots. I mean, truth be told, they're not bringing a lot to the table here, are they? Well, I can finally afford these bad boys. Boss gold, mana, energy, crit damage. It's all pretty bad in my eyes, so I think I'll just go for one of these two. Mana, energy. Probably going to need mana somewhere down the line. But I like energy. Ah, so now we get better swords. Does it replace the gold piles thing we had here? Probably. Yoink. Now probably onwards to World 1 or 110 after this. See what we get for our troubles. I imagine when... oh, it's another timed one. I don't think I'm going to get through this in any reasonable amount of time. Not with the low damage I'm doing here. So best thing to do is to be pretty conservative with my mana, as in not use it at all, and try to keep my energy high, and just kind of grind out a bit of bit of gold. I mean, Jinx, they're giving me 1 billion gold right now. Get that cape upgraded, Jake. No. It's gonna really take over the damage dealing. But this is gonna take at least 2 times to go through, probably 3. Yeah, I think I'm going even slower than I did through the last one, relatively speaking. On the plus side, they give good money. Even though it's in beta, the way the bar chips down just feels so much better than, well, most things. Sakura Flicker, now that was a dark time for the channel. Now, somebody with a weird name, let's just call him Tyrol because he starts with TY, is saying, is this the in-game music? It's surprisingly good. Yeah, it is. Probably going to be repetitive after some time, but for now, it's pretty good. I was hoping I'd find a gold pile around here. That would really advance us pretty far. Oh, well, there's you. What are you now? Forgive me for not being bowed over by 37 energy. There's the gold. Where's the gold? Oh. Right, back to the start. Well, at least we can have a considerably better cape for the whole situation. We're giving it a run for its money. We could make this. We could make this. It's promising. I didn't stand a ghost of chance. Let's not let that money pass us by though, even though really it wasn't a lot of money. Alright, this one's in the bag. Might not even need to use my mana here. Oh, I love mana. I play Harvest Moon again just to see her. I'll just enjoy watching you die. All while deciding what to do here. God, these cost an arm and a leg. Upgrading the sword's going to cost me trillions, and I only have a few billions here. So what's the optimum choice here to further bump up my wooden cape? Now, if I recall well, in the original Clicker Heroes, bosses would actually restore their health over time, or enemies in general would restore over time. That's what I choose to remember. So we have not advanced to World 2. It seems like World 1 keeps going for a bit. Interesting. And I still haven't figured out the mana regen rate, but I got one now. And I've started a timer to see how long it takes. You can't see the timer, but I know I can. Oh, there we go. 15 seconds? Maybe. I'm gonna go with 10. Fortunately, people are giving me loads of money, but is it loads of money enough? I also know nothing about how this game advances when it's offline. These planes are enormous. Just a little bit. 36 million needed. Show me the money. There we go. So 3 billion becomes 10 billion damage. Quite a change of fortune for both of us. So what, we've been playing for about 45 minutes and we've progressed from doing 1 damage per swoop to 10 billion. I mean, in the end, they're all just numbers, right? At this point, you just scale both my damage and the enemy's health down by 1 billion. You have the same thing going here, but bigger numbers feel better, right? There's a certain catharsis to it. Catharsism to it? Catharsis to it. Not that great with words. I guess it wouldn't let you redo levels just to mow through the enemies because of the experience system here. I suppose that wouldn't work very well unless it gave vastly reduced experience for enemies you've already defeated. Seems like a base 10 for every enemy. Wouldn't be surprised if they changed that. Because I really want to just go back to an early level and mush through everything that gave me trouble before. Jake, it's M for millions, but B for billions. Yes, and I'm doing 10 million. Which, unless we're going by old British standards, I'm pretty sure... Oh well, 10,000 million. Which I'm pretty sure is 10 billion. I think the old... Oh! I see you. I think the old British standard was 1 million is a billion, but the American one took over. Oh, you're going to be there for a while, aren't you? Almost all my damage comes from this one cape. Alright, let's get something up to level 100 and see what happens. A whole load of not much. Everything is still done by my cape. It's kind of the only thing that makes sense upgrading right now. But damn if it isn't expensive. Isn't the stone sword worth it? Yeah, sure. It also costs 500 trillion to buy. And my money is still in the billions part. No matter how fast I try to jab these guys down. Progress really starting to slow now. Jake, try pressing Z when upgrading. Go to the next level if you can afford it. Ah. So Z lets you buy 10 levels. Tooltip doesn't update though. This is probably pointless, but it costs me pretty much nothing. Well, this isn't free though. That is far from free. The gloves actually contribute damage now. Yeah, so does the wooden helmet. A staggering 3%. Actually, those gloves give quite a bit. But I think the wooden cape is about to take it all back. Just need a little bit more money. Story of my life. I didn't bring it all back, but it brought a considerable amount of it back. At certain parts in clicker games, unsuspecting equipment tends to start really dealing the damage. Alright, it's time to activate autoclicker.exe, I rather think. Pretty. Oh, whoa, okay. It likes that, doesn't it? Okay, the reason I do that is because I'm going to start activating this to get my power. It's how the game was meant to be played, probably. Probably. Okay, skill time. Clicks 5 times, so does that just mean every time I click I get 5? I didn't say it costs energy, but you better believe it does. That is considerably more economical than just clicking though. The downside, I suppose, is that I can't time my clicks like this. So, energy-wise, it's not that economical. It's also not the same kind of satisfaction. I couldn't even click for the gold. Alright, I need that energy back pronto. Starting to get up into the trillions. So let's start having the boots. Whoa, hey, those boots aren't bad. Maybe the gloves are better than I give them credit for. Oh, I like that a lot, but the cost on my energy is just through the roof. And now suffer Lady Fortune's fate after clicking my way through that gold pile earlier. Maybe one of you guys is gonna bring the unsuspecting damage. No? Pretty unsuspecting. Whoa, okay, so it's the pants that bring the damage these days. Interesting. It starts spreading out cost-wise. Heavens even knows how people make the calculations for these. Must be quite a lot of work making a game like this, balancing out all those. Yoink. It's mostly 50 and 100 breakpoints. Is it though? Is it really? Not sure I buy that. Okay, you're gonna bring the heat. It's really about buying things as soon as they become trivial to afford. Probably. I mean, what happens when I get you to the 100 breakpoint? Times 15 damage is probably going to bring quite a lot to the table. But I need 86 trillion for it. Scary stuff. Atara Zemek says it makes no difference with an auto-clicker in this game, and I'd say you're wrong. What's the point in playing games, right? And there's different objectives, but I like to play them for fun. And what is more fun than this? The answer is I'm just not sure. Okay, with all that money though, now I can get you. Bring in the heat again. Oh wait, no, this is what I wanted. Shoot. Okay, well, time to get those billions back. Oh, we already did. It's all in the gloves now. How about you? What are you gonna bring when I level you up? Sheh, not a lot. Gorton Michael says, are punishment games still a thing? Yep. I just need to eventually do some weekly one-shots. But I also need to fail at them. I already missed the buying new equipment thing. I need those trillions. But I want to invest them more, always. I mean, you're kind of close to your... Oh, no, that's ludicrously expensive. And the damage gain isn't that big. This, however, also not that big. Hang on, so what happens if I activate that and activate this? Is it going to use these for me? Yeah, it does. Next world is probably a timed world, so we're not going to have much luck there. Okay, I don't have a ghost of a chance here. What I need is my stone sword. Do I want mana, clickable gold, gold overall, or random stats? More damage than most of the other ones. More mana, more click damage. I do a lot of clicking. And I tend to miss the gold piles, so I think you're the firm choice. I always like random though. Give me options and I like random. And I see it gets rid of the gold piles thing that my previous sword gave me. Alright, you know what to do. Omni Slash. What happens when you run out of time? You just get sent back to the start of the timed level. So if you somehow got to a timed level and you did not have any power to take down even the first enemy, you'd be scuppered. Which I think is kind of interesting. Right, I have the monies. It's time to get my random stats. So click damage and mana increase. All this mana increase has been a bit of a waste of time, I think. Haste, though. I want haste. These both say +5 haste. Something seems a bit busted about this. My existing one gives me bonus gold chance, but I have two that give me plus haste, and I like haste. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be the haste, right? Yoink. But we need 10,000 trillion to get that. I see where this is. Leveling this up seems like the obvious thing to do right now, though. But although you give, I mean, this would just give so much more if I was willing to grind out the money to get it. And is it really a lot of grinding? How much money do these guys give me? Especially if I Omni Slash. 100 trillion. It wouldn't take that long to get this, dealing the trillions. It might be better to invest a little bit in you at least first. If anything, you'll get me through this faster, right? Well, I was thinking I wouldn't even get through this, but looking at the timings here, I might just be in with a chance. that helps out with chance.
Ooh, I like this guy. Better make sure I actually kill him. Well, I know what must be done. Gorgeous. It's all about the stone sword now. It really brings in the pain. What can you do with rubies, Jake? That's a good question. I have them, but I haven't seen any use for them whatsoever. I guess when you get to a certain point, it'll ask you to reset all your stats and stuff, and you bring rupees to get more perma whatsits. But that's just a guess. A slightly educated guess, perhaps, but still merely a guess. I mean, they're both exactly the same, right? Oh, I felt that. I felt the increase in speed there. That's nice. Right, Q. I guess that's quintillion to get these. These all need leveled up afresh, though. But leveling you up just brings in so much damage. So is this giving Jake ideas for EU4 updates? Yeah. The faster you click, the better you do in battle. It's all down to your ruler's mill stat, though. Also, we'll rename mana energy. Okay, feels like we broke through a new threshold to really dish out the damage and clean through this pretty swiftly. Which is good, because one thing we really need is more experience to get our click storm. Consume 1.25 energy per second to click 2.5 times per second until you run out of energy. So it's like Omnislash, but cheaper. Probably considerably slower as well. I'll just wail on you for a bit while I consider where to go from here. You are expensive, aren't you? But 10 of you is also pretty expensive. But 10 of you are more cost effective from what I can see here. I know there's more to think about than that, but that's how I'm reading into it. So 2.7, 5. Alright, now I can focus on my stone helmet because this is... well... might be something out there that actually brings in the better attack. Unlikely though. It's actually pretty good. There we go, the wooden cape brought it all back. Kind of a shame to know that my progress won't really be safe. Hey, are you mana? Or are you energy? Oh, that was a waste. Just Omnislash out of anger for a bit. I got 20 trillion gold, but that's only the same as 2 monsters. It's hardly something to get that excited about. Ho hum, well we can go for a chest piece. It's really going to crank up the damage. Boss gold, treasure chest chance, click damage, or random stats. 20% crit damage, more total energy. Both of those seem a bit bleh. I do like treasure chests. And you bring the most damage to the table, so there we go. Okay, pretty good. Seashell says they use Jake to decide if a game is good enough to buy. Wow, that's irresponsible. Well, to each their own. I have a pretty unique way of enjoying things, though. Almost missed you, didn't I? Get that energy and put it to use. Okay, we've hit a bit of a brick wall again in terms of enemies being, well, like brick walls. We still need thousands of quintillions to get our stone ring, which is going to make us do insane amounts of damage. Critical, critical chance, critical damage. I think I'd rather have my random stats. Bonus gold and gold, no, actually those are not good. %2 critical chance or 20% critical. I mean, which is better? One is undoubtedly better than the other. Crit chance is 5%, so I'd bring it up to 7, so I would increase overall damage output by 40%. Or the damage multiplier would go up by 20%. This is vague. Will it go up to 320 or no? That is unclear to me. I think I'll go for critical chance. I love chance. We're getting there with this stuff, but probably best to upgrade you currently. Try to get you all the way up, but it's going to cost me loads of money united. Aha! Alright, time to get our click storm. Kinda like the sound of that. Like I said, it's no Omnislash, but it's more cost effective. Hehehehe 9-minute cooldown, that's pretty intense, isn't it? Well, let's have those attacks do as much damage as they can. Hey, I kind of like this. I hope you can actually speed up your character to attack at this rate normally. Oh. Okay, this feels very good actually. Hang on, I can also restore my I can restore my energy using the energize while this is going on as well. The synergy. Alright, let's go for that critical chance then. This better be good. So my critical chance is up to 7. I can't imagine the damage multiplier being better in any regard there, but I don't know how that's quite calculated. I feel like a Pokemon that's used Rage. Or is it Bide? Hold on, how did this work? Clicks 5 times for 3 energy, sure, but... Oh, that was just awesome. Probably going to be an achievement for having this thing going for about an hour. No achievements right now, sadly. Guess the only downside is I cannot Omni Slash. I can kick a serious amount of ass regardless. With such a long cooldown, it kind of makes sense to draw this thing out. And then you come along to make it last even longer. Awesome. Sold. Just kill and keep moving. So none of these enemies are fighting back. It's incredibly unfair on them. Oh. Yes. Okay, I'm not gonna get through this on this power alone. Or will I? Mana regeneration sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty very good actually. 20% gold received sounds so good as well though. What is bonus gold? Mana regeneration is really slow, but... Oh right, you're really crap at fighting. Mana regeneration it is. Come on, get to work. tricky, but we might get through one of these in one go for once. We're ahead of the curve. Wait, stone trousers. That must be difficult. Bonus gold is a chance to get 10 times gold from defeating an enemy. Okay, it doesn't really show itself off very well. Don't make me Omnislash you. Don't even have to. This rage attack is so awesome. Although now it's starting to run out of its juice. Probably worth my time leveling stuff up, just to see if they start bringing something to the table. Oh, okay, that cost me more than I thought. My helmet's still got it. Alright, our rage attack is finally over. Some games I see use small letters and large letters so that quintillion and quadrillion wouldn't get mixed up. I think it'd be a small Q for quadrillion, big Q for quintillion. A lot of things have to be forgiven in this game because it's in very early beta right now. That said, they got the core gameplay done quite nicely. I'd like it if the background actually moved along with me a wee bit. This, maybe it has been gradually moving along, but I think it's been the same hill or highland I've been staring at for some time. Okay, I'm not liking this anymore. Is there a better way to have that notation? Ugh. I hate to go for alphabetical, but as long as it's giving me ease to the numbers, I'm not interested. Alright, so next up, my gloves are going to be made of stone. I don't know how that's going to fit over my stone ring, but it's going to have to. Crit damage, nah. Energy, oh, it's got to be haste. There's no two ways about it. I need the haste. I wonder if I should go for another rage. It just feels right. Maximum energy and kill them all. Gives me time to concentrate on other things as well, which is just excellent. I wonder if haste works with this as well. Tell me more about haste. The rate at which you auto-click and all cooldown speeds. That might not mean that this goes faster, which is sad. I want it to go faster. Stack crit and crit damage. It's OP at the start. Haste is for later. But I like haste. And that's what matters. Okay, we're getting our G's. It's time for that haste. Even if haste... I can't tell if it sped this up at all. I don't think it does. I can tell you a lot of this is going slow now, though. Rage going. Nah, I'll let my mana restore for a bit. With haste like this, it's only a small reduction to auto attack, because what, my haste is at 10%? 115%? Huh. So I'm attacking 15% faster and probably moving and regenning faster as well. Awesome. Jake, why not improve your damage? Don't forget to reload, Dr. Freeman. It's not a bad point, mind you. I've been neglecting my stone gloves. It's more like a stone gauntlet than a glove. But I'm just being a massive pedant. Get the stone breastplate pulling its weight, and it's probably a lot of weight if it's a stone breastplate. Recht. We're performing admirably, I think. Haste kind of doubles down because I time my clicks to be just after my own attack, and if I attack faster with haste, that means I can get my own click attacks in faster. Basically, I'm just in love with haste. Ain't no one got time for going slow. I wouldn't mind a bit more enemy variance at this point, though. But this could be all there is. Like I said, they plan to have this game in early access for 1 to 2 years, is their quote. I like to think I can believe that, but I mean, we all have that game that we want to like, but it said, oh, we'll be in early access for 6 to 8 months, and then 4 years later, the updates dry up. The lies, once sweet are now bitter and false. James, you took a fair beating. This is an excellent upgrade, given the amount of damage that it's going to give me.
However, I need a lot of G's. But the treasure chest will surely help us out in that regard. So we go from 321 Gs, 7.51 Gs. I'm liking this. I'm overall very much liking this. Next up, we'll get our new boots. Current boots give us haste. I quite like that haste, but it looks like I have to lose it. It seems a bit of a shame, right? No, you keep it, don't you? Unless you go for the random stats, you keep the previous one. So I'm gonna go with one of these for sure. Energy is nice. Energy is really nice. Lets me Omnislash. But gold is also good. But I like Omnislashing. I like it. What is that game for you, Daisy? I used to go on about my feelings about Daisy, but my housemate thought I was talking about a girl. I got very confused. And I was most amused. Alright, I need that Omnislashing. So yeah, we keep the haste in stone boots. Still probably rather walk in stone boots than wooden boots. Jake, don't forget the multi-click is better. Yeah, I know it's better, but it's slow. It's just not the same. Oh, that money's... Oh, oh, I like that. Right, mana's in a good place. Let's bring it all back. See, running, dragging the sword against the ground? It's a cool effect. I've always quite liked it. I liked it in Transistor, even though I didn't really like the game. Which is a shame. I really wanted to like that game, but I just... Might be slow, but the time spent not clicking to let energy back up is worse. What are you talking about? It's about enjoyment. And as soon as I'm capped out, I get to enjoy this. Ah. And that felt pretty good. Jake, I felt the same. Bastion was such a great game. Amen to that. Didn't I run Bastion? Did I ever run Bastion? No, it was on my punishment game list and I took it off because I went, this game is far too fun for punishment. There was a tangent I was going off of though. Can't remember what it is, but it's probably something to do with me needing to upgrade. Yeah. So what's next? We currently have total energy. Random stats would get rid of that, but it would give us chests and treasure chest gold. Boss gold, bonus gold. How much bonus gold do you get in bonus gold? Also, what's our bonus gold chance? Oh, it's a staggering 0%. No, here we go, 2%.
mean, I do like bonus gold, but really... Probably not worth it. Might be better just go for the raw damage. Then again, I do like chance. I like chance a lot. Yeah, treasure chests are alright too. Also, it gives them more gold, but I lose my total energy. And total energy means more omnislashing. Well, to be fair, total energy is pretty meaningless when I'm not actively using it. So why don't we actively use it? Right, a few more H's. In fact, I think we just got a few more H's. Yeah, let's go for it. Is that really a cape? It's like a... don't even know what it looks like. Is energy regen based on max energy? No, it's just based on every time you auto attack. There's that increased treasure chest gold right there. Oh! It's King Treasure Man. And I'm about to enter a timed world, so I should consider pretty well what I want to be spending my points on. Or spending my dosh on. I guess building up the stone cape is the obvious one. Given this damage output, I don't think I'm going to survive on the next... or I'm not going to make it through the next one. Oh! So if you win on attempt 1, you get more. Is that what you're saying? I have a few minutes to do this, but... Oh, right, it's raining dosh. That's kind of nice. I like that, but I'd have to spend it, right? This guy's getting expensive. What's over the gold, Jake? I think it just collects itself here. Every time or is it? Okay, right, no, I earned this gold from my attack on him, as best I can tell here. Alright, that's finally brought an end to you. So I need to invest this money in myself pretty hard. Aww. Interesting. Oh wow, okay, I need a lot of money to make this happen. I feel like this is the first point where you just kind of sit back and let it idle, because you're just going to wail on this guy for money. So he's giving me, let's say, an H every minute. I need to whale him in for 4 minutes just to get this next upgrade. I need a whole bunch of them. How much to get the sword to 100? That much. Still doesn't do anything for me. Any of my previous ones gonna step up to the plate? You're gonna cost me pretty much all of my money. I'm not sure how much you're gonna bring to the table for it. I can work on that. Jake, why don't you use your second skill more often? Because it eats up mana, and mana replenishes particularly slowly. So I'd rather have more of it than less of it. What happened to the music? All I hear is the sound of Dosh falling. So this gives you essentially 10 clicks for 3 power. This gives you 5 clicks for 3 power. But the cooldowns are different. And what does this give you, really? 18 clicks for 4 power. Actually, you're really good. I mean, they're all pretty good, right? Do these two stack? There's my question. 22H. Oh, they do stack. Alright, first let's just Omni Slash away some of my energy so I don't feel like I'm wasting it here. This could work. Alright, I think I have an idea then. So if I do that and then slash away the rest of you, I might have a strategy to win. Might not be able to keep up here. This is significantly less dramatic without the music. Also, I could probably be affording something here, right? Yeah, you'll help out a bit. I used the wrong skill. I used the very wrong skill. Let's move you away so you don't cause me trouble. Let's just mash through this guy. So we get rid of you. I desperately need that energy back though. Yeah, this isn't likely to work. But it's likely to be close to working. Likely. Come on, we can do it. Just gotta time everything just right, which I'm not doing, but you know I'm trying, right? Alright, just go for it. Ah! So very close. Okay, you're going down next. Hold on, I can also make myself considerably stronger now, right? Well, I'm not sure if that's considerable enough. Aye, this one's in the bag now. If I just started my Omnislash earlier, it would have been the end of the boss. He doesn't stand a chance. I look forward to having music again though. Music was great. Gotta say these click attacks synergize pretty well. Try turning the music on and off again. Yeah, we'll do that after the boss. After the boss who is about to die. This next volley should do him in. Good fight, good night. Oh, hello. The Ruby shop. Well I do have a lot of rubies now. Increases your gold, permanently increases your damage. Gain 10 mana. Is that base or... Seems like the permanent one is the better one to go for, right? No refunds. Yeah, thanks. Okay, I'm curious. I have to know if this gives me base mana or... Oh, what a con. What a con. Okay, away you go. It's nice that you can find rubies just lying around. There we go. Do some actual damage for a change. Next up we get what? A leather sword. If you say so, game, but we need a lot of dosh for that. So it's time to start thinking about what I can super level up from here. Yeah. Is there a time limit on you? Yeah, so you come and go. I see. Oh, okay, that feels pretty good. You'll probably have something on offer later on that makes me wish I'd held on to those gems. That's usually how it works. It's a new background, Jake. Yes, it is. Still in World 1, though. I wonder if the game's trying to tell me something. I think there's new stuff on the ground around me, right? There wasn't these worn down trees and such, was there? New enemies though, I was asking for those. Sporling Sentry. Okay, yeah, well they actually look like they're armed and ready for combat, but they just don't strike back. I kind of want them to strike back. So people are asking what's next in the skill tree. The Automator, whatever that is. And then what looks like an Automator branch. Or, okay, lots of Automator stuff. I don't know how Automator works. We'll find out in due time. When in doubt, double your damage. Some of these working out to be pretty good. I want to know what happens when I have you open when everything's running out. Jake, the game looks sad. You're just beating the sugar out of poor mushrooms. Listen, sometimes you gotta strike first. Oh, what did he say? Pay to win. Time is rubies, my friend. Amen. Alright, let's do this then. So he did just fly away when I was eyeing up his wares. The fool. Hello, treasure chest. Goodbye, treasure chest. That's a great attack. Oh, it even leaves a crack in the ground. Shame it doesn't have a bit more permanence. But that's pretty awesome. Pretty damn awesome. Okay, it's the shoes time to shine. No, it's the trousers time to shine. Hello, boss. Goodbye, boss. for the totally a cape to bring it all back. So what would be up next? When I get the eyes, I can do the cape, and then it's all just trying to get the next type of equipment, leather. So wood to stone to leather. What would be after leather? Plastic. G Brothers P says this looks incredibly boring. Isn't a lot of the games that I stream stuff that many people would say looks incredibly boring? Doesn't stop people deriving enjoyment from it, least of all me. Really wish I could go back in levels and just clean through everything. The Omnislash taking out everything in one hit would be amazing. Does anybody know how large the worlds are? Perhaps if I clear one of the worlds, I'll be able to go back into it again. Hello, sunshine. Jake's Imperator going to be a clicker heroes style indie RPG. You know, the risk of people taking whatever I say grossly out of context, I'm not going to be talking about Imperator. And it is a big and real risk. Oh! You can press spacebar just to pause. Why would you do that? I feel like there's something that can be done here. I tried. I didn't try hard, but I tried. Seems like a lot of saving up just to get one of these. The question is, whose time is next? Is it time for the gloves? Yeah, the gloves are the heavy hitters now. And I would imagine the boots are up next. Actually, what's up next is another timed area. Come to think of it, you make us click 2.5 times per second, but this way I click, feels like about 4 times a second. So as long as you're efficient with your own manual clicks, it should probably be pretty easy to automate. You can attack faster than that and cheaper, because you always get your click back from every time you do the swing attack. Interesting. Right, timed area next, so I'm just going to let my energy refresh. I suppose I could have this ready to go, and I could have this ready to go. Not content with just simulating Kalpa on a bus, Jake has taken to simulate Kalpa's clicker game obsession too. which means I'm simulating the man's entire life. Okay, shoes, you're up. Whoa, okay, the damage you do is going to be intense. Speaking of intense, this seems a bit over the top. I hope these guys give tons of dosh. Alright, save me boots. We can do this yet. Omnislash believes in me, so too should you. Can you get the new sword, Jake? Yeah, I probably can, but now I need to weigh up what do I want from my sword. Treasure chance, critical chance, gold piles. Gold chance, crit chance, critical damage. I kind of like that, actually. I kind of like that a lot. I didn't look at the base attack, but what I can also look at is this. You dying. And giving me 5 rupees for my trouble. Didn't actually pay attention to what I got here. Bonus gold, crit chance, and crit damage. So how does that crit damage work here? It just doesn't seem that high. It's 360 now instead of 300. But the crit chance itself is pretty good. Ooh, haste. Yes, I want that haste. These guys are more powerful though. Mana, boss gold, energy, mana regen, but I can't say no to haste. I love haste so much. I love that these two synergize. Well, time for that haste. Let's watch her speed up even more. All is right with the world. Instead, my leather sword really doesn't bring a lot to the party. Probably because I've been neglecting leveling it up. Ah, I missed that gold. It's alright. Here comes Treasure Man to help me out. Followed by another Treasure Man. What did I say I'd be streaming after this? Trucking! Ha! I asked that, although I actually have my steering wheel set up here, ready to rock and roll. But this game's so much fun. What's that percentage thing underneath the items? That's how much damage they do relative to everything else. So the leather helmet deals 75% of all the damage that I deal. The leather sword deals 21%. 4% comes from my stone shoes. Alright, who eats tactical nuke? Not you. That cute little thing there, though, on the other hand. Nice. Alright, get to work. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm trying to tell if when I use the burst attack 3, is it actually interrupting the auto attacks at all? I don't think it is. I think they're both happening. There we go. Yeah, actually treasure chests give fairly high amount of gold. I should, it is pretty awesome having them spawn more frequently. I'm not sure I could get bored of using that attack. Especially on mushroom scum like that. The game agrees and rewards me with a 1-up. Not a 1-up, a level up. So we unlock the Automator, whatever that is. So, Automator, what are you? Okay. So I can make you click every 10 seconds. Or I can make you click every 4 seconds. Okay, I see. Or I could make you do big clicks. Interesting. Not sure I care that much about this right now, though. Takes forever and a day to level up. Oh, ooh. Hang on, what? I have 140 out of lots that I need. 4.4 thousand, I guess. Scary stuff. Do the 4-second stone and multi-click. Oh, you mean the huge click? Huge click's pretty awesome, but it's not something I can have on the Automator for whatever reason. Multi-click every 4 seconds isn't that bad, I guess. So it uses 3 energy every 4 seconds, but I also gain 2 energy every second. You get to work there, Sid. Just in time to get a whole load more energy. Now, what was I looking at here? Critical chance and critical damage. But I lose out my treasure chests. I already have mana and treasure chest chance. Which I'm not sure I want to lose out on for this. This gets me the crit damage. But I'm not sure I believe in crit damage. Mana regeneration, on the other hand, is painfully slow. And you bring the best damage. Good enough. Next up is our ring. Oh, I let that run out. I didn't mean to, but it happened. Okay, not sure I like you on a cooldown anymore. That's pretty impressive stuff. Just slaughtering things now. It's the natural way of the world, I suppose. So is money. Well, Sporling, goodbye. Okay, sudden shoot up of enemy health. How much money do you guys give anyway? About 1k, so I'll be able to afford my leather ring very soon. The question is, what kind of leather ring do I want? I got mana and crit chance. Treasure chance, I like that. But 10% overall gold received is probably better. But I like chance-based things, so chance is what we're going with. You can die slowly, Amanita, but this guy just disappears. Nice. Also nice. There's a cap on treasure chance, probably. I hope it's 100%. Max appears to agree. Let's just pawn the slash our way through this world. It's not bringing us anything important. Well, I think what to spend all this dosh on. Ah, look who's back! You've got the finest goods around. Well, I don't need your mana, brew. The luck rune. Critical chance. And something else. I don't even have the stuff for it, so never mind. Okay, this shouldn't be too tough. Let's activate you just to get things going nicely. Actually, this could be tough.
this. There we go. That should make my life quite a bit easier in this zone. The boss might yet be a concern though. Oh, well no, I should be able to get my next piece of equipment. The question is, which one do I want? Let's see, I already have gold chance and mana regen. Oh, haste! 10% haste. Energy, treasure chance. 10% haste though. Oh, that wasn't difficult. Jake, did you ever play Clicker Heroes 1? If so, how does this compare? I'm enjoying this quite a bit more than Clicker Heroes 1. I think Clicker Heroes 1 had quite a bit more content, but is that really surprising at all? Also, that game was freemium, whereas this game is premium, which is, I'm satisfied with that. Haste though. How can anyone say no to 10% haste? I can't. Well-timed energy boost there. Even though haste doesn't help me when I'm in rage mode like this. This is gonna go on until I'm out of energy completely. But never out of money. Alright, it's gonna cost a lot of L's to get these next ones. Current gloves gives me more haste and energy, so I want to keep that. Clickable gold, crit chance, or gold received. They're all a bit lame, so I'll just go with the best damage, and that is you, so I'll get the crit chance. But yeah, I need a lot of L for it. So probably better off investing in my pantaloons first. What are you? Oh, okay. Very nice. I could buy that crit chance rune. So I will. You know, 5% crit chance is probably pretty amazing. Wait, that said for the rest of the world, right? I hope you mean World 1. A 14% crit rate seems intense. Alright, let's finish this off with an Omnislash, and ooh, didn't last quite as long as I'd hoped it would. The nice thing about my haste is that it makes my energy come back even faster. So... the cooldown on you. Probably worth swapping actually. Because you have next to no cooldown. Alright, let's try it. Ah, good, you're doing it. Seems borderline efficient. So I almost have the L to get one of these. Is that better than leveling you up a few times, though? I would say no. Not currently, at least. Nice. Also nice. Yeah, I had too much energy pent up there. I had to let it all out. Okay, so I was going for the crit chance. Gotta bump that up even more, so it should be at 16%. Not that my crit damage is all that high, but I'll take it. I want that. I want that a lot. Still so much fun. Alright, where are we looking at with these? I wanted you leveled up, right? That's a lot more damage to be dealing. Although I should probably also be considering you a bit. Just a bit. Right, with all this L, I could probably be eyeing up one of these, but... yeah, actually I probably should be eyeing up my shoes. So I currently have Haste and Energy. I love Haste, so I'm going to keep it. Gold piles, mana, crit chance. We're having a good run with crit chance, let's go with that. So it's at 18% crit chance. Not too shabby, I suppose. His Automator speed stat is just too low. Well, there's sweet nothing I can do about that. The rate at which I get experience just isn't there. And honestly, there's nothing more I could have done with my skill stat where I am. I need to get some of this. So either get a 40-second cooldown stone, or the Automator for huge click. There's a lot to consider in this, I think. I like going this way so I can get power surge. Honestly, I just don't know, nor do I particularly care which of these are the best ways to go, so I'm just going to pick a slot and go with it. And it's to get that power surge. Jake, power surge costs 50 mana. What? Well, it doesn't say so there, so I'm just going to blame the game when it turns out it costs a buttload to use.
Jake, I think there are different starting points. What would make you think that? I want that. Oh well. I did get it, I think. Oh right, time zone. This is going to prove troublesome, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not dealing damage here. Some upgrades would probably help us out on that front. Probably. Alright, Automator, you're going to help me for this. So off you go. How presumptuous of me, but I don't think you will. Jeez, I'm not really helping myself here. Let's get something going. Game, don't let me down. Oh, I wanted that gold. I wanted that gold a lot. Oh, mana, treasure chests. I can't make decisions like this. But I do like the sound of you. Like I said, random is good. What is it with random being really good though? Say your prayers, Andros. He stood not a ghost of a chance. So, okay, we're finally up to something that will make a weapon. Iron. Gold. Gold. Treasure chests. I do like treasure chests. And you're the strongest, so I guess we're going for you. Jake, besides saving time, is there any benefit to fulfilling the timed run in your patented one shot? Feeling good about it? Doesn't even measure how many attempts you've had at it like the singular bosses do. So no, I don't think there is. Jings, these are expensive. I haven't even touched N, and it wants me to get M. We'll get you up to 10, and then we'll start bringing everything else up. It's the same routine for these. So I guess for this, the Automator can return. Because I'm focusing on other things. Not a lot needed, we'll get there. And then our damage will be sincerely increased. Or at least, I hope so. Nephila Rex is making a pathetic attempt at humor in the chat. I feel ashamed for that. Huzzah! We've got our level, although I'm not particularly excited about getting a 40-second Automator stone. I don't like the progression here that much. But that's probably just because early game you're pretty roped in. So yeah, I can have a 40-second cooldown on doing a single click. I don't think so. So how are we going to do this? Get everything up to 50 that I can. Oh, the gloves are bringing it. Ah, that was a big gold pile and I missed it. Gigicrest says, why can't you use emotes in here? I'm pretty sure it explains itself in the rules pretty well. I think the leather boots are the ones that are going to be bringing the pain. I just need that N. A lovely gold pile would help me out there, or perhaps treasure chest man will. Oh, didn't even get a chance to slaughter him the way I wanted to. Still though. Okay, now things just die. Well, for a limited time at least. I'll get my power and be able to omni-slash and everything will be good. Everything will be very good. I mean, if you don't like how things are worked around here, just leave. You will not be missed. Getting everything up to high levels is proving costly, but nothing we can't manage. Ooh, okay, maybe that's a bit not worth my time there. That is always worth my time, though. Oh wow! Yes, yes, that felt good. Alright, that was a lot of N. We can almost get our cape up. I have no problem siphoning my mana into this. Alright, we'll get that cape. Our damage will be enormously increased once again. And then what's next? Probably you. Most certainly you. See, there's something in the settings about permadeath. And I don't know what that means, because you don't seem to take any damage. But it tells me that perhaps there will be something that lets you take damage in the game, and that excites me. It's a bit too easy, currently. What was I looking at? You. Then next up, it's my booties. It's going to be a lot of money, but there are ways to make money. That gives us a good head start in the timed area. Yes. If I get that, although it's tragically expensive, that's going to help me out in a big way. But so too would you. I like you. Okay, good progress is being made. Very good progress is being made. Jake, maybe it means if you fail one of the timed areas you are gone. That would be so harsh. I need a lot of O for this stuff. Yellow is for abilities, blue is for other abilities. Good fight, good night. Alright, so I need my 7 O's to get the leather boots, but then the amount of damage that I do is going to increase fourfold. Let's get that O then. Okay, so currently we're gold, crit, and crit. No treasure chest chance I like. I like treasure chests a lot. We actually have an iron weapon, who would have thought? Makes good progress. I like it. I like dealing more damage even more though. But perhaps you are the better thing to level up. No, that's paltry damage compared to what this new sword of mine does. This music is very nice. Reminds me of the nicer part of Donkey Kong Country 2. Hard to point at any particular part of it, but I do like it. Just like how I enjoy doing that. Is there no manual clicking in it? I can click, 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 click. But currently what I'm doing is speaking to this guy. I don't care about anything that only affects me for 5 zones. Oh, I want that. I want that so much. How am I gonna find 17 rupees though? You ask the impossible, good sir. Yeah, this seems like the cleverest thing to do. That old leather cape still makes good dosh, or good damage. Next up, I'll probably want to go for one of these, so I need to think about it, although I'm probably missing out on loads of gold around here. Damn it, time is not on my side! Come on! I'm just not getting the rubies that I need. Still, I currently have bonus gold and haste, so I don't want to drop that haste. Ah, more haste, you say? Yes, I think so. Why has he got to taunt me with this? There, dealing loads of damage united now. I need P for this though, okay? Treasure chest, regen, mana, so you're not all that great. The random might be worth it here. Crit chance, energy, click damage, gold yeah, the other ones are crappy. I'll go for random. I need 10 O's for that. No, those were P's, but it's mine now. Jake, what do you stream other than Clicker Heroes 2? This is the one and only time I have streamed a Clicker... No, let's ignore Sakura Clicker. I stream grand strategy games. Keh. Who am I kidding by saying that plural? I stream a grand strategy game, Europa. Although you do make a good point. I think once this guy flies away, taking away my only chance of getting the speed rune, I'm going to move on to our next game. Odds are when I come back to this game I won't even be able to continue this. Not that I had the rupees for it, but... Oh, what's your game? Your game is not listening to my attacks there. Okay. Let's turn the Automator off, do this our way. Certainly don't have the money for this though. Yeah, I think I need this leveled up considerably more to have a chance. I'm making tons of dosh off of it, so it's not all that bad. What am I going to do with 180p dosh though? Then I could probably make more than that, so I could get the next weapon, or I could level up what I already have. Jake, upgrade other things. I'm just going to focus on making all the dosh I can out of this. Well, no, you might have a good point, right? These guys are already at the 100s, but maybe these guys would do me better at higher levels? Not seeing it happen. Really not seeing that happen. Let's just focus on making the money off of this guy. Hey Jake, when did you last play as an African nation, like Congo or Songhai? I try not to remember Timbuktu, but it was Timbuktu. Sadly, a lot of people don't let me forget about Timbuktu. I also did Tio. Tio was pretty fun. Pretty swift campaign, and honestly quite forgettable, but I had my fun. And that's all that matters. I need to think the best thing to do with all this money, though. Is it buy the next upgrade? My damage output will be enormous. But it might be better just to upgrade you. Hey, nothing saying I can't do both. What a failure. No one wants to be a failure. Alright, eat that while I think what to do here. Oh, I never paid attention to this. Crit. Crit damage might be good. Yeah, sounds good to me. So close. If I could get that, this guy would already be dead. Oh well, let's kill him anyway. Yeah, the Great Lake Nations would be an idle clicker game for EU. And that's the end of you. Wow, that's a lot of money. And things have changed again. Nice. Ah, the artwork in this game is very pretty. I like it a lot. I like dealing loads of damage a lot as well, though. Right, I need you leveled up too, but you're super expensive, and well, it takes a while to clear these guys, doesn't it? I could Omnislash, but I do not have a lot of power for doing that. What's the thing at the settings? Probably the news. Thank you for purchasing Clicker Heroes 2. Please keep in mind this game is very early in state. As such, it is incomplete. We'll be working on a lot of completing features down the road. Please be patient. It will take time. They said 1 to 2 years. This is also a beta version. We expect to make some significant changes to the balance, and your saves will not be compatible with future versions. Feel free to keep playing, but if you want to update, you will have to start a fresh game. I mean, I'm probably not going to keep up with the game's progress. I'm going to enjoy my fill now and then put it on ice for a while, and come back to it later. Oh, I want that. There we go. And we enjoy a level up for our troubles. Power Surge. Or speeding up the Automator. Nope, Power Surge. It sounds cool. Costs 50 mana. Didn't tell me that earlier, but oh well. Your clicks within the next 60 seconds will deal 200% damage. That's pretty cool. I bet Omnislash would clean up the house. I mean, I'm counting on it cleaning up the house. Finally, I have the rupees to buy that Haste stone, but it's too little and it's much too late. Yeah, it's difficult for me to see the gold in this. Everything's so bright. Good fight. Good night, bug. But you cannot hope to defeat me. Oh, hey, that's a nice bug. That's pretty cute, isn't it? He's got determination in his eyes, even though he knows he's not going to make it. guys are taking quite a bit more punishment. Let's change that. Oh, well, that did not change much. I guess I need my pants. Gold, energy, clickable gold, or losing my haste. I don't lose my haste. Total energy lets me on the slash longer, so that sounds good to me. Oh, didn't even see that when I was clicking on it. When I get that mana, I will on the slash till the cows come home. Also, somebody had a really small health bar there. I didn't see who. I want to know more about that. Yeah, some of them just have shorter energy bars. In fact, they have different energy bars altogether. Interesting. Come on, I want to strut with my iron pants. Not as much as I want to Omnislash, though. Oh, I'm burning. Burning for that Omnislash. Just let my energy pile up and go for it. Well, you'll eat too much of it up, so I'm going to take care of you first. Was she even there? Alright, let's burn. Ah! All is right with the world. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that. Give me that. Ah! I was the man that clicked too much. On the plus side, with all this damage stacking, I think you're going to feel the pain here. Yep, he felt the pain. Nice. Okay, that's a lot of fun. Hell, this whole game has been tons of fun. But I think there's something very important that we're all forgetting about. So let's not forget what that is. And that is that above all else, this is a trucking stream. And we must truck.